There are times in your relationship when you feel as if things are just going bizarre, like things are just going wrong. A lot of things are just going bad in your relationship. That emotional connection is no longer there. The love is no longer there like it used to be before. Like things are just going wrong, and you feel like your partner is becoming far away from you, both physically, could be emotionally as well. All these things. Maybe your partner might be close to you physically, but emotionally, you guys just feel distant away from each other. So when that feeling comes, it's important for you to identify the problem, then get a solution to that problem if you really want your relationship to work. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about 6 ways to know that your relationship is having issues, is already failing. Because it's when you can identify the problem, that is when you can, get a solution. But before I start, please, if you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also like and comment on my videos as well. Thank you so much for that. One of the ways to know that your relationship or your marriage is already failing is when every single conversation that you guys have turns into an argument. Like the both of you don't listen to each other, you just talk. Nobody's willing to listen. And before you know, it turns into an argument. Then there is a problem. When it happens consistently, then there is a problem. When the both of you feel that like you're always right and your partner is wrong, then there is a problem. When you're always trying to prove a point that is pointless, it's a sign that the relationship is already failing. And that communication defect is going to, cause a very major problem in your relationship or in your marriage. When you guys start having communication problem already, that is a major sign that that relationship or marriage has started having problem, because communication still remains the key to every successful relationship and marriage. When you no longer feel prioritized, you no longer feel wanted, you no longer feel appreciated in your relationship, then there is a problem. Because relationship is all about, feeling loved, wanted, appreciated, and all of that. So it's very important. And when you begin to feel like your partner has another option, maybe has someone else in his or her life, and your partner is just managing you, whereas it's just all in your head, yes, then something is drastically wrong with you or your relationship. There are people like that actually. Like they know how to imagine things. Maybe when they have a little misunderstanding with their partner, they know how to imagine things. Maybe they'll begin to imagine that their partner is already cheating on them. Maybe the partner left the house and they feel that he or she went to spend time with someone else. All those things. Both the ladies and the guys, there are people like that love to imagine things when things go a little bit wrong in their relationship. But it is no good, because imagining those things will make you jump into conclusions, and before you know, you begin to suspect your partner, especially when your partner is innocent. It can cause a lot of harm in your relationship. So mind the way you just begin to think a lot of things in your head. That is why communication is still very important. Whenever you guys have issues, try to talk about it. Don't begin to imagine things in your head, because they might not be true at the very end. When there is no love in your relationship anymore, and you begin to have that feeling of fear, fear of being alone, then there is a big problem. Yes, because it can lead to a very big issue. It can fuel your actions and make you become manipulative, narcissistic. It can change your actions, and the way you begin to react towards your partner will cause more harm than good to your relationship. So that is why it's very important to do things that will help you guys to maintain your love. Yes, keep that love going. Even when things go bizarre, when things go wrong, find ways to solve the problem. It is better than leaving the problem unsolved and giving room for manipulation between the both of you. It will cause a lot of problem. It will add to your problems as well. So it's very important that issues are addressed as soon as possible. When the trust between you and your partner in that relationship is completely gone, like nothing, then there is a big problem. The financial, emotional, physical, and even sexual trust that you have for your partner, when it's no longer there, then it is a major problem. Because when there is no trust, you guys will begin to give room for suspicions and assumptions. Every little thing. Like, imagine living with someone that you don't trust at all in any area. Like, you don't trust that person with anything. How will you even be able to relate with that person? Imagine a marriage with no single trust, whether financially, emotionally, sexually, nothing. That marriage cannot work. That relationship cannot work, because trust is also kind of the foundation of every relationship. So it's very, very important. So when there is no trust, it is a major and big sign that your relationship, your marriage is already failing. And you need to find a solution to that problem as soon as possible if you really want that relationship or marriage to work out. Another major sign that your relationship is already failing is when there is no physical intimacy and zero emotional connection. Then there is a big problem, because when there is no emotional connection, it will affect the intimacy. There will be no intimacy. And when there is no intimacy, there is this strain, that this boundary, this gap that begins to form in your marriage. So it's already a major sign that your relationship, your marriage is already failing. Because emotional connection is that thing that binds the both of you together. That thing that if your partner is not just at peace with you, like you cannot be happy. So when that thing is no longer there, it shows that there is already a problem. And finally, for today's episode, when all you can hold on to are good memories of the old good memories that you created in your marriage, then there is a problem. Because marriage is all about you creating good memories from time to time, consistently in your relationship. So if all you keep creating these days is only bad and ugly memories, with time those good memories that you guys created before, when there was peace and love, will fade away. Now you guys continue to have this fight, this quarrel, and no solution. Then you keep building up bad memories, and those bad memories will keep piling up, and before you know it, it's already a major sign that your marriage is failing. When you guys no longer have time to build good memories, good, sweet and loving memories about your marriage, then there is a big problem. Because it is very, very important, and it is very, very good for you guys to create time to create memories of your marriage, of your love, as often as possible. So it's like something that you need to be doing consistently. So if you can no longer do it, and the last time you did was a very long time, before you know it, all those memories will disappear, and all you have in your head are the bad memories and the bad experiences that you guys have been having. It is a major sign that you guys are already having serious problem and your marriage is already failing. If you are experiencing one of all the 6 signs I just mentioned, then it is high time that you sit down and begin to think about the solution to the problem. Find out what the problem is. But if all the 6 signs I just mentioned is obvious in your marriage, then you and your partner need to sit down and find a solution as soon as possible. If not, your marriage will keep getting worse, and the only option left for the both of you will just be divorce, because you want to leave that miserable marriage. Yes, so it's very important that you tackle that problem early enough so that you don't regret it. Take your time and rate your marriage so that you'll be able to find the solution to the problems. So that is all for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching my video today. Thank you so much for listening, and please, if you've not subscribed, can you subscribe to my YouTube channel? Also like and comment on my videos as well. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next episode.